If you fed AI Dylan's corpus from the beginning of his career through 1964, currently, could it produce a Bob Dylan song that sounded kind of like those early Dylan tunes? My answer would be, it's probably getting pretty close.
Probably, yeah.
But my question was different. My question was, could it ever anticipate the rupture of what actually happened in Newport in 65 when Dylan went electric and completely exploded not only his previous work, but just completely redefined the conversation? And my argument, or at least food for thought here, is that what defines great art, if I can use such terms, is this ability to create not only conversation with the past and not only logical continuity from the past, but also to introduce rupture and produce new directions, produce absolutely novel and alien ways of communicating and even opening up human thinking. Well, I'm sure with the correct prompt, you could say, please produce, a Bob Dylan song only using the corpus pre-1964, but do something radically different. I mean, I'm sure it could produce some interesting results, but my question is that what it's currently optimized to do? Or is it optimized in its current instantiation to just produce the next most probable thing, which in that case would just be another Dylan tune?
So my answer to that is, when does AI go awry? AI goes awry when the data that you used no longer predicts the world. Right? Remember, it's just statistics at scale. You gather data from the past to build a model to predict the future. But when the world is no longer represented by the data from the past, AI is not going to be effective. Can AI generate something that's outside of its example set? And the answer is no.
Can it ever do anything?
No.
That it actually generative? Like, it's funny that we use that word generative, but it's not actually generating anything. Correct. As far as I understand. It's basically just taking inputs and producing outputs.
Just so everybody knows, it takes, when you give it a prompt, that's the context. It takes those words and it simply asks the following question: what's the most likely next word or note or token for if you're coding? What's the most likely next thing given all the things I've seen before? And there are hundreds of billions of parameters. It's just one big model, and it just predicts the next most likely given the data I've seen before. And since it predicts the next most likely token, given the prompt and the data I've seen before, it can't do anything other than predict the next most likely token given the data I've seen before.